Hello, how you doing? I'm Jeffrey Lee Falshinsky, your ghostly apparition of the weekly drivel, and I'm knocking at your door with another episode of Meaningless Minutia, a show that's the candy corn of knowledge, but somehow still ends up in your Halloween sack anyway. And with that mission statement of mischief put out there, let's get to this week's question. Did you know trick-or-treating used to involve performing? Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Sound familiar? Well, maybe not, as today, when those little whippersnappers come a-knocking at your door, we'll probably only greet you with, trick or treat, with bags wide open expecting some kind of sugary offering. And in the off chance you decide to deny them their requested ADHD fuel, a mean-spirited trick possibly could be performed on your home, usually involving a wasteful use of toilet paper. Sort of a preteen mafia-type protection racket. But this wasn't always the case. Believe it or not, when you knocked at that door, the people opening it were expecting some kind of performance from you and your Halloween comrades. Only after that would they reward you with your future sugar high. And why is this, you might be wondering, with a little bit of Halloween stage fright now? And if that's the case, anyway, the modern-day trick-or-treating tradition that we know today evolved from the Celtic tradition of guising and mumming, where children in disguise would perform anything from simple tricks like cartwheels to doing something elaborate like singing a song or reciting a poem. Some children were even rumored to enact famous sword fights for their front door audiences. Afterward, they would collect their reward that usually consisted of some sort of food or coin and would be along their merry way, off to the next home. This tradition continued and evolved over the years and eventually made its way over to the United States of America, where the Scottish and Irish communities kept the tradition going as part of their All Hallows Eve celebration that would lead into All Saints' Day, where the families would honor their dearly departed. But how did the children go from performances to just showing up to your door and demanding candy or else? Well, unfortunately, in the 1950s, rowdy children more interested in tricks than treats became a problem. To combat this, the communities organized trick-or-treating parties where children would dress up in elaborate costumes and would be chaperoned through the neighborhood, showing off their dress wear with the expectations of being rewarded with some kind of candy surprise. Nowadays, trick-or-treating has become big business for candy corporations, estimating that $2.6 billion is made from this tradition every year, making Halloween the second largest commercial holidays right behind Christmas. Whoa, $2.6 billion. That is indeed one heck of a sugar high. Hate to see the crash on that one. Okay, I can feel the sugar rush from this show starting to wear off, so I best just stop there. But before I let that type 2 diabetes sugar coma kick in, let me leave you with this brain-free zombie treat. Back in the day, a lot of Halloween rituals involved trying to find a husband, putting a whole new meaning to trick or treat. And with that, I'm Jeffrey Lee Falshinsky saying, Happy Halloween, amigos.